No, 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 no.
So apparently up and coming news is just flowing everywhere today. Like stay savage, your boy Shino Bentro was popping today. Like I'm chilling. They got people coming at me on Twitter. They just like adding me and stuff, and they hitting me up talking about what's going on with the next episode of Boruto. Now mind you guys, we did do a preview. We were talking about Boruto, Naruto Next Generation episode 62, and we basically was talking about what's gonna go down in terms of the Urashiki invasion, right? So like then I get some messages about some news about Urashiki. So we already know the spoilers a little bit, and I did speak upon that in the video, so if you don't want spoilers, click away. But like we know that Mitsuki and Urashiki supposed to run it. We know they're supposed to fight and have this big confrontation, right? We know they're supposed to have this issue going down, but it's still like most people didn't know there was an extra detail. Now to my understanding, if you look at Urashiki Urashiki, clearly he is no pushover. He was somebody that could go at Gaara instantaneously. I'm talking about snatching out like whatever chakra fruit that Gaara had inside of him. Then he even pulled up around the time when Killer B was doing his thing with, you know, fucking Momoshiki and shit. Then we got a time when this man ran up on Toneri and he's jumping through dimensions. Plus he's supposed to be working for the main branch of the Urashiki clan, because he's the one that actually delivered most of the information about what's happening in terms of the tuning exam, because he the one that kicked off the events. Like this man is the one that started the field. He was like the scout, like I talked about. Now a lot of people are mentioning that he is supposed to have this high ability, right? So now I'm about to mention some more spoilers. Like if you don't want the super spoilers, you might want to slide now. But like literally they're talking about him having the Rinnegan. Now I understand him having the Rinnegan, and I'm pretty sure, like I always knew that Urashiki probably had some sleeping Dojutsu because he is a Urashiki member. Now clearly we see him pull up with the motherfucking Byakugan already. He already got the Byakugan, like off the rip. He pulls up to the party with that, and that seems to be the trace with most Urashiki members. Even Toneri needed the Byakugan in order to activate the Tensei guy. It wasn't that he was like, you know, blind completely. He just needed a nice pair of eyes, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Madara. He needed the Rinnegan, you know what I'm saying, to complete his task and like do the fucking shit with the Tsukiyomi. Like it's the same thing. Like if you see the Urashiki members, they have these Dojutsus, they have these sleeping abilities, so it's expected for him to get upset, him to awaken his powers. Like we seen a fucking third eye pop up on this man's hand when we seen Momoshiki. We seen a third eye pop up on his forehead too. This man went nuts. Like we actually seen him have multiple fucking eyes. Like this man had buku of them bitches. It's crazy. Like I understand that most people didn't really see anything with Kinshiki, but Kinshiki was more like a father figure to Momoshiki on terms of his guardianship and shit like that. And then, you know, he also sacrificed his power for Momoshiki and shit like that. So maybe he never really felt it was necessary for him to activate whatever Dojutsu he had. But I was expecting some more stuff regarding Dojutsu, saying this Boruto did get the Jogan in the beginning of the series, and it's something like that's going to be reiterated and added and touched upon, you know, once the manga starts to progress a little bit further. Like right now we're getting like the show that talks about Dojutsu, while you know the manga talks about like motherfucking seals and shit. And then once it gets to that peak point, they're gonna combine and it's gonna be really epic. And that's what I'm really starting to see. I'm starting to see a build up and interest behind the seals from the Kara, and we are also starting to see the build up for the motherfucking Dojutsus, because it's like it's expected. If you're gonna see Momoshiki pop up, you know, obviously we know he had the Rinnegan already. We know he had the Byakugan, you know what I'm saying? Like he was already coming up doing shit like Kaguya, like off the rip. So like Urashiki, he's obviously gonna have some shit like that, because they're all from Urashiki clan. First of all, it's like what did you expect? Like did you think anything else would be different? Now regarding episode 62 in terms of Momoshiki, you know, going at Naruto and shit like that, we already know what's gonna go down with that. But like Urashiki is actually gonna pull up on Mitsuki, and he's gonna activate his, you know, his Rinnegan Sharingan shit. So we're gonna see him go into his Dojutsu. So like we're gonna see how it's gonna flow. We don't really know. I mean, spoilers are everywhere. Everybody's coming at me. I'm seeing it on Twitter, just flowing down the timeline. People tweeting pictures at me, comment section going brazy, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, you know, if it happens, it happens. But like, you know, Momoshiki is clearly the bigger like object here, like, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that, you know, he would have it in one of his eyes and not both of them, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a little bit weird saying this, he's not a full bred or like full power. Maybe it's like a weirdness to Urashiki, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about he has like the Rinnegan Sharingan, but having it in one eye, it's like, come on, dog. I can see if he like opened up a third eye and did that shit, you know what I'm saying? It just shows us like he's like Sasuke, but like, you know, he may be a little bit weaker, because if you think about it, like, why would they introduce Urashiki as like a stronger Urashiki member remember saying is he was supposed to be the one that kind of got faulted off in the movie and shit like that. So I think this may be the first step, you know, the first trial and tribulation, because I feel like they wanted to add like a background sequence, like something going on that was of interest in terms of like the viewership, like keep the viewers watching on the background while they have like the main fight with Boruto and Naruto, you know, while they have like a side fight, you know, and it adds like to a build up, and that way you could get a little bit more enticed to engage and watch it a little bit longer. Because, you know, right now we thought we were gonna get like straight up movie animation, you know, we thought we were gonna get straight up like clips from the movie, like that's all we expected, like, you know what I'm saying. Now the fact that they changing everything up shows that they're trying to add and contribute to the show, you know what I'm saying. So let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions, and with that being said, my name is Shino Bintro. Stay true and stay real. Until next time, see you guys later. Bye.